Oh, hello. Who are you? Why are you here? You are in my shed. Why would I not be curious as to why you are here? So tell me, girl, why are you here? Are you one of those lonely girls that is seeking out company? Think they can latch on to any man that is desperate enough for a scrap of attention? Or are you one of those girls that's trying to sell something? It's none of that. Then what is it? A new apprentice? You? You can stop your jokes and leave my shed. I hope you had your fun, but it's enough. I don't want a woman that... You're serious? You've got to be joking. My new apprentice is a girl? One as small and frail as you. Do you just want to be snapped in half? Do you just want to fail? Is that why you're here? So your parents or whoever told you it was a bad idea can prove to you that this is not what you were born to do? I'm not being mean. I'm being realistic. With arms as small as yours, I wonder if you can carry a sword at all, let alone wear a full set of armor while riding a horse. And that gets me to my first question. Can you ride a horse? Or have you only ever been on those small ponies? Oh, you can now. I see. So defensive yet so intimidated. Tell me, girl, what is it that you're really doing here? You're really adamant about this apprenticeship. Do you have a letter stating that you're my apprentice? Give me that. Yada yada, will be apprentice for the next 2 months, minimum pay, yada yada. Alright, seems like you were right. You are my new apprentice. Let's see what skills you already have. And you said that you already know how to ride a horse. I will take you out for a ride later. One of the most important things is to have a sword. You have to know how to use the sword, how to fight with it, how to slay your enemies. But you also need to know how to maintain the sword. You have to feel it. You have to care for it. Bond with it. If you don't, you will never get the blade to work for you. You will hurt yourself and your allies. Swords are personal. The blacksmith usually custom makes them for you once you become a knight. For apprentices, though, there are swords that you can practice with. Ones that can handle a bit of damage. Just so that you can learn how to handle them. Seeing how it is already later in the day, I will start with explaining how to maintain your sword. There should be a practice sword on the table over there. What do you notice first when you see the sword? Aye, it's dirty, indeed. So what do we do with dirty things? We clean them, that's right. There's a bucket with a rag over there. Go, clean the sword. Not with that much water, silly girl. Do you want your sword to rust? That's when it becomes useless. You have a lot to learn. It might take longer than these 2 months if it's already starting like this. Don't stop what you're doing. Continue to clean. I didn't tell you to stop. At this pace, you won't be done before nightfall. That's more like it. Don't forget the handle. Good. Tomorrow morning you will help with the horses. Feeding them, brushing them, cleaning out their stables. Don't look at me like that. Caring for your horses is one of the most important tasks of a knight. Without a horse, you are no knight. Without a horse, you get nowhere. Good grief, these apprentices are dumb nowadays. Don't want to work hard. Only want to do the fun tasks. Being a knight is hard work, girl. Better to prepare yourself for it now. There's polish over there. Take a little bit on the cloth next to it. You have to be thorough with polishing your sword. You don't want certain parts of the sword to have a lot of polish and others to have none. It needs to be even. It needs to be balanced. Good. Now, what made you decide to become a knight? I've never seen a girl want to be a knight, let alone become an apprentice. You're a feisty little thing, aren't you? I can see a little fire in your eyes. Let me guess. Your brother was a knight? He died in battle and you want to avenge him by becoming a knight yourself? Or was that your father? Your grandfather, maybe? Your father. I know people too well. I knew it'd be a family member. I hope you will find what you're looking for, girl. I'm just telling you, nothing about this is easy. It's physical work, hard work, and long days. You won't rest until you retire or until you die. At any moment you can be called to fight for the kingdom. Are you willing to die in battle? Some unknown field? Some boy who got lucky or tried harder, worked harder, trained harder than you to end your life in an instant? So determined, so confident. I hope it'll last. Now, put the sword away on the wall over there. Good. And go get your rest. You'll need all of your energy for tomorrow. I will see you a little after sunrise. Don't you dare be late. Rest well, apprentice. The real fun starts tomorrow.